Well, hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me for another episode of the Daily Dose podcast. Our verse today is found in Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21. It says this, "Your ears will hear him. Right behind you, a voice will say, 'This is the way you should go,' whether to the right or to the left." I've been blessed by people in my life that are what I call directionally challenged. The giving or receiving of directions can be very complicated and entertaining. My oldest daughter, Jessica, has no sense of direction when she drives. The directions of north, south, east, or west don't really mean much. Additionally, telling her to turn left or right on particular streets results in an amusing moment. She actually lets go of the steering wheel and looks to see which hand is left and which hand is right. Then after a few moments of pondering, she usually makes the appropriate turn. My father-in-law used to give directions like this. "Now, when you get to the corner where old Jim's barn used to be, turn right." Now, I never knew Jim, nor did I know where he even had his barn, so I had no clue where I was supposed to turn. Of course, I've had my own fair share of directionally challenging moments. I once headed down a one-way street in downtown Seattle, passing many confused motorists who were going the correct direction. Oh, and I also had a van full of kids from my youth group with me at the time. It was awesome. In life, we can definitely get ourselves turned around, twisted up, turned upside down, and heading in the wrong direction. This is in a literal sense. We actually get ourselves lost, and in a spiritual sense. Now, literally getting lost is a bit stressful, but spiritually getting lost can cause a lot of damage too, and it can even lead to spiritual death. If we can't navigate the streets of America with our Google Maps, voice-activated directions, and satellite technology, how can we navigate a spiritual world that we can't even fully understand or even see? Now, it's quite simple. Tap into the one who actually does know all of that stuff. I can't imagine navigating through a new city without good directions or some turn-by-turn encouragement from my phone or GPS system. In our spiritual lives, it shouldn't be any different. See, God gives us tools to do just that. He gives us the scriptures, which are a roadmap of who God is and how we should live. Additionally, we have the Holy Spirit, which is that small voice in our heads. It's the Holy Spirit that the prophet Isaiah wrote about in our verse today. Here's the idea. Today and every day, study the roadmap of the scriptures. Pray for God's direction in life and listen for his voice for your turn-by-turn directions to navigate through your day and through the spiritual world. Well, thanks once again for joining me for today's Daily Dose podcast. If you haven't become a subscriber already, I would love to have you with me. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button in whatever app you are listening to this in, and you'll be notified when new episodes drop. And I'd also really appreciate it if you shared this podcast with your friends and family on social media. I'd love to have them along for the journey as well. I hope you have an amazing day.